guys, just to let you know that this is my first NXT review, and it's the NXT review of the 22nd of June 2016 episode of NXT. I hope you enjoy. So, the first thing that happens at this NXT, by the way my notes are here, so yeah. First thing that happens at NXT is a Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura promo for the match that they requested. Then the intro hits, and then straight away we're in a match with Ty Dillinger against this local guy, this performance centre guy, I guess. It's called Oney Lorcan. Surprisingly, Oney Lorcan wins with a flipping neck breaker. And I don't mean flipping as in like flip a neck, I mean flipping as in ooh, neck breaker. It was awesome. Big upset to start the show. Then you had the Austin Aries interview, where halfway through, No Way Jose comes in, basically telling Austin Aries, you need to stop being a moody prick, and, live your life to the fullest, and maybe boogie a bit. Which then leads to No Way Jose having a match with another performance centre guy called Josh Woods. No Way Jose wins with a spinning full Nelson slam. Then afterwards, Austin Aries comes out, they talk for a bit, and Austin Aries basically says, you know what you said backstage, I've kind of took that advice to heart. I appreciate what you've said, and I think I do need to live my life to the fullest. Then as he leaves, No Way Jose grabs him and offers a booger, and then Austin Aries is like, nah, screw this. And then he's slowly then it's all like, it was so funny. Austin Aries is booging for a bit, then they go and stand on the commentary table where Tom Phillips and Corey Graves are. Then, they're booging in, Tom Phillips in the background having a bit of a boogie, and then Austin Aries, bang, hits him with a forearm, hits him with a diving punch off the announce table, starts knocking him out. Then No Way Jose needs help to go backstage because he really badly hurts him. Then after that, we had a William Regal and Shinsuke Nakamura segment where Shinsuke Nakamura is basically in William Regal's office saying, so you're going to confirm this match, I'll face the Icon. William Regal's like, okay, I'm going to give you this match. In 3 weeks' time, you're going against Finn Balor. And then Buddy Murphy comes in from Blake and Murphy because they'd split up after what they called I don't know, but the T1MO something, I've forgotten the name. Basically, they tried to beat them, but they didn't, so they split up and became singles competitors. And it's like, everyone in this room, I've been an NXT champion, I've been an NXT tag champion, so I want a match tonight, I want to prove myself. So William Regal basically puts him in the main event with Shinsuke Nakamura. Then after that, we had the return of Bayley after she got injured by Nia Jax. She went against someone called Deonna Purrazzo? Deonna Purrazzo, I think. And Bayley won with a Bayley to Belly. That was actually a really good match. And then we had Carmella talking about how she wants to be the women's champion now that Enzo and Cass are going on to do something. She wants to become the NXT women's champion so that maybe then she could join them. Alexa Bliss comes out and basically says, without Enzo and Cass, you're nothing. You're a piece of shit. No one knows who you are. And you're an accessory. And then Alexa Bliss is going on about how she left Blake and Murphy, not because they split up, which was actually the reason, but because she was the main attraction and all this crap. So they're like, and then Carmella's like, bring on bitch, I'm going to make sure that I become a new #1 contender for this title, and I guarantee you I'm going to get there before you. And like, Alexa Bliss is like backing off, really scared. And the amount of passion that she put into that, I thought it was great. It showed you a new side to Carmella that we'd never really seen. Because, you know, she'd always been bada bing, hottest chick in the ring. So yeah. Then we had a Samoa Joe promo about him being the champion, that is fierce and that no one can beat him and stuff. Then we had the Asuka and Nia Jax look back to NXT The End and their match. Then we have next week, which I'll probably talk about that next week, but we've got American Alpha making their return after losing to the Revival at the end. So they became the new tag team champions and the only tag team to become two-time tag team champions in NXT history. Then we've got, this was a boring match, Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan. I thought Liv Morgan's charisma was really good. I think Liv Morgan is quite good. This is the second time I've ever seen her wrestle on NXT. But, you know, first time I saw her, I worked right into her. Now I think she's developed a bit more. She's quite good, actually. But she lost to Nia Jax. It was more of a one-sided beatdown for Nia Jax. A squash match, as you will. Nia Jax won with a powerbomb. It's kind of weird how, like, some moves for divas are, like, finishers. Like, what's her name again? Diona Perazua, however her name is, I've forgotten. Peruza or something, whatever her name is. She did like a Russian leg sweep as her finisher. She nearly won off it, but like that'd be a normal move for a man wrestler. That's what I don't get about women's wrestling anyway. So yeah, Nia Jax beats Liv Morgan. Then next week, we have Carmella versus Alexa Bliss confirmed. So that's two things confirmed. American Alpha returning, and Alexa Bliss versus Carmella, which I'm actually quite excited for. Last match of the night, Buddy Murphy, one half of Blake and Murphy, former tag team champions in NXT, versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That's my best impression of him, okay? Not the voice, the actions. Anyway, one of my favourite 5 wrestlers of all time, actually. This match was good, actually. Buddy Murphy's improved a lot. I mean, we never really saw him in singles action because he was always with Blake. What's his first name, actually? Wesley Blake, that's his name, there we go, Wesley Blake. He was always with him, so we didn't really get to see much of him, but he's improved a lot. He's a lot more aggressive and he's quite charismatic. He's definitely the most charismatic out of the two. So he first Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke Nakamura won with the inverted exploder suplex, followed by the Kinshasa! Sorry, anyway, yeah. I love how Corey Graves says that every single time. I love Tom Phillips and I love Corey Graves on commentary. That is the best ever, man. This is the first NXT show I've actually watched all the way through, to be fairly honest. So yeah. What am I saying now? Oh yeah, Shinsuke wins. Bigs for victory. And that's how the show ends, just with him to the fans and all that. So yeah. So overall, I like this show. Only match I kind of had to skip was the Nia Jax and Liv Morgan match because, It was just one-sided beatdown, and Nia Jax is kind of boring. I don't see why she's in the title picture. She's only in NXT because she's somehow related to the flipping Rock. That's how everyone gets it these days. Anyway, so yeah, that was my NXT review. Thanks for watching. I thought I'd do it one shot, like one shot video, because I don't know, I thought, why not? I mean, I know that Josh is going to have the intro and the outro on, and the thumbnail, but, you know, and I'm hopefully going to have, like, no, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I've forgotten. Again. So yeah, thanks for watching this. 22nd of June NXT review, my first review on the channel. Luckily I got to do this the day after this aired. This is the 23rd, what I'm filming on, so it should be up on the same day I'm filming. If it's not, it'll be on the 24th, but still 2 days off after NXT, that's alright. I mean, oh, and Josh says he's starting with the SmackDown review because he planned to do a Raw review, but because it took him so long to get to it, he doesn't want to do Raw on, like, he don't want to do Raw late. So he's going to start by doing SmackDown. So he's watched SmackDown tonight, and he is going to do that as his first review. So thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Look out for next Thursday for my NXT review. And look out for Sunday on the WWN Wrestling Week in a nutshell. See you later, guys. Hope you enjoy this review. Out of 5 stars, this NXT for me gets 4. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.